intoxicated, I'm a waste, hoping I can drown my sorrows, but I love that bitter taste. So I'm addicted to you, visions of you. Come closer, 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 closer. Come closer, 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 closer. Visions of you. Intoxicated, I'm a waste, hoping I can drown the sorrows, but I love that bitter visions of you. Half past 9 and I can't see straight. I'm hoping that I'll make it tomorrow, but right now I can't feel my face.
You never had any patience. It's like a vision you couldn't see clear. And now life's a conversation. You bet it's only one side of love. I hear you saying, you say you like me better all the way, and I swear that I try, but I was so blind. They say it works it if you let them stay, so I count my ties. This is my good, and I'm saying, I've been sitting, resting, and drifting. That was all that I had, but no more, said no more. I faced it, my scars won't have ghosts. No more. You will never love me like I do. I would try to forget you, but I never do. And when I close my eyes, I'll know that you're never by my side. You will never love me like I do. I would try
This is the emergency broadcast system. The CDC is advising that you stay in your home.
We show up. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party.
We show up in the party.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Crossfire Season 3. My name is Marky M. I am joined by Zeph, and we have Exploding behind the scenes taking care of everything for us. Zeph, how you doing today?
Oh, not too bad, man. Not too bad. The Eagles aren't playing, so it's a very non-stressful Sunday for me here in Philadelphia, as I'm sure you know as well.
Of course, of course. I didn't even see how my Bills did today, but that's
They
topic for
won.
another
It was a very nice comeback against the Bengals. So
Amazing.
I think
Love that.
39-34 or something like that. But
Love that.
yeah. So.
Well, hopefully we get some good Counter-Strike as well as football today.
Mhm.
We are taking care of Mavrek versus Reunion. It should be a fun matchup here. Any initial thoughts on these teams, Zeph?
The one thing I want to point out with these two teams is they are arguably in the group of death, for sure. I mean, this group H is absolutely stacked for the season of Crossfire. They have Notorious, Reunion, Omen Esports, and Mavrek, 4 teams that very well could just win the entire thing. So the fact that they unfortunately all get placed in the same group and only one of them, if I'm not mistaken, advances to the playoffs, that is unfortunate for those other 3 teams, that's for sure. And I mean, looking at them, I truly don't know who is that favorite to come out of Group H.
Yeah, it should be a pretty fun matchup here. Obviously, first game of the season for both of these teams, so looking to start hot. And I believe, let's see here, we do have the maps as well. I don't know if we're ready to go into those, but let me pull up the rosters here.
If I'm not mistaken, the map veto, Mavrek picked Nuke, Reunion picked Mirage, and then an Inferno Decider, a classic Inferno map 3. And yeah, there we go.
Classic.
So nothing too out of the ordinary in terms of these map pools. So for Nuke, actually, I wanted to point that out. Mavrek did pick that. Of these 2 teams, I mean, it does look like Reunion, they've only actually played it once, and they won it. So their numbers are kind of a little inflated, of course. But meanwhile, Mavrek, they've played it 6 times. They're 5 for 6 on it, so an 83% win rate. And I mean, their T side, especially, an astounding 73% win rate. That is incredible.
Ooh. Boy, that is crazy. Yeah, hopefully, obviously with Nuke, it can be a little less balanced than Mirage there. So hopefully these teams can get off to a hot start. I'm hoping the aim and everything is good. Obviously on Nuke, we'll see quite a bit of team play and some more strat heavy calling. But any thoughts on Nuke itself? It seems like, it seems like if they're letting it through, then Reunion should be pretty well versed on this map as well, you would think, or?
Yeah, I would imagine so. It really just depends on what they kind of did in the offline time. Again, from the last season of ESEA, they only played it once, and they did win it. But again, I mean, like I mentioned, those numbers are inflated. And to go along with that, if I'm not mistaken, Reunion actually are kind of in the process of looking for their fifth player. If I'm
Mm.
not mistaken, K is coming onto this roster, maybe like on a trial or maybe like just a stand-in, of course, for the original core of the roster being Owen, Texera, Squid, and Wanda. So I really want to see how Reunion are going to kind of implement K into their system, as well as be able to adapt to Mavrek. I mean, Mavrek is very known to be one of these higher end North American teams in ESEA.
Yep, and there we see the roster right there. Squidward definitely being my favorite name of the players here, but yeah, should be a fun match here. Obviously, as we said, Nuke getting you started, and um, let me see here. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. You're
Yeah,
good.
as you said, so Nuke getting you started should be a fun match. I think it's interesting. I mean, obviously, Reunion banned Train, so the Nuke pick was open. Do you think the like having Overpass? It's still fairly new back into the map pool. Do you think that's been throwing things off for some of these teams, or do you know how well they've been adjusting to the this changed map pool? Even though it's been a little while now, obviously, maybe some of these players had played Overpass in the past, but.
Hmm. Well, I mean, in my personal opinion, I love Overpass. I love the way the map layout is.
Mhm.
Back in the day when I was playing competitive Counter-Strike, it was my favorite map. And historically, it is a very dominant North American map. We saw that 2019 Liquid roster go on an absolutely undefeated run on Overpass. We saw Complexity back in early 2020, back on that previous North American roster, be an absolute demon on Overpass as well. So when they took it out, it kind of like killed a little bit, a part of the reason why NA died a little bit there, I imagine. But now that it's been brought back, it seems like the rest of the scene hasn't kind of reverted back to Overpass in that aspect, and kind of I don't want to say forget how to play it, but can't adapt to the new meta on Overpass, which has now been dominated by those European rosters. So I really don't know, honestly. I guess to answer your question, it's such a convoluted um, question, I guess. We're not seeing Overpass tonight, thankfully. I mean, I would have loved to see it, but
Mhm.
unfortunately, I guess both these rosters just it's not in their cards, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious to see how these teams start off with Nuke. As I said, it's such a more tactical map.
Mm,
It can be a little difficult to get started if you, especially if you lose, the pistol rounds T side, and you can't get anything going. It just starts a snowball from there. So
yeah.
hopefully,
Mm.
Reunion can get into this match and then bring it into Mirage for the second. But here we go. It looks like we are ready to get started here. Reunion versus Maverick, as we said. Reunion starting on that side, and round is off.
Yeah. So once again, one of for Maverick is the 73% T-side win rate. And then, look, here we go. Already in, right through the defense onto that A-bomb site as Cyrex is going to get the triple to open things up. And Dexterra somehow made his way back to the bottom of Silo, able to kind of thread the needle here and tag him with 2-on-2. Cyrex taking a bit of a bold swing there, trying to find the timing, looking for the ace actually to start things off in this series, and he gets it as well. A beautiful pistol ace from Cyrex to get things going for Maverick.
That is insane. Cyrex just cleaning house on that upper bomb site. Yeah, they went so quick there. We were hardly ready for it. Just traditional little mini smoke and go. And boy, I mean, when you're hitting shots like that, it's just makes things pretty easy for you.
Absolutely. And one thing to note as well is a little shout out to Jacker there. If for people that live in the Northeast and are frequent, around the Philadelphia area, they know about those little Rowan events that go on. A fun fact for you, if I'm not mistaken, Jackro and Fat Guy are the only two players to consistently be in a final at that Rowan event every single time. They always
That
make
is
the final.
pretty crazy. Yeah. Oh my lord.
Oh man, but slowing things down here. No round win for Reunion will force them onto these saved USPs.
Yeah, safe play. Just trying to buy up next round. Hopefully they can maybe get a kill or two, but only one SMG out on the side of Maverick, which is interesting. Just fully buying into the rifles. Don't want to take any chances here, and Might walk into something on that upper site, but should be able to clear this out.
Yeah, Heaven is being watched here, but Sharpie just has the better weapon for that type of engagement. He's gonna go right on through, but Owen, gets close range fighting. Okay, Toasty. A little bit of a style on that kill there as he finds another one towards the back of the bomb site, and this is broken wide open. And unfortunately, a Zeus on Wanda, I mean, it'd be great if he could get it. Okay. There was a chance, you know, for a second. Cyrix wasn't watching that angle, but he is. And Mavrek will find their second.
Yeah, A for effort there on the taser. Would have loved to see it, but I mean, once they don't go through Hut there, I love that little corner that you can play with the taser inside of Hut, but then as soon as they don't go through there, I mean, what are you going to do?
Yeah, it does feel a little bit chalked in that aspect. You know, he was hoping someone would maybe push him, but it just doesn't really go his way, unfortunately.
Do you see the first gun rounds here? M4's picked up. One SMG and lots of util being dispensed here. It looks like T's do have this outside control. The smokes are down, trying to get it blown up on the side of Reunion, but not seeing anything through there. So they do have a T-down secret.
And this is, ooh, Texera could have been caught off there with a little bit of a gap through the smoke. But Brox has made his way down secret despite Jackro being unfortunately passed away from this round by Owen. Well, Mavrek trying to be a little bold here and take this swing. Squid's able to find one. No smoke to get back towards secret. So now it just comes down to what Brock's going to do here. I mean, there is going to be a player in ramp in K, but, I mean, Brox will have to break the window if he wants to find anything here. Toasty's able to find one, though, before Squidward takes down Cyrix. 2v4 for Mavrek, and I imagine here they're going to rotate down towards this B bomb site as Owen's making his way towards single and able to find the headshot. Now it is just Brox in a 1 versus 4, trying to keep something alive in this round for Mavrek as he finds one, but 30 seconds remaining. These walls are closing around him here, and not sure he has it in him.
Yeah, tough not catching that vent player, and it's now 20 seconds. Got a Galil in hand, and CT's closing in. See if he's able to save. There's a crazy dink. Might be able to get that molly down, but no. It's cleaned up, and that'll be the first round on the board for Reunion.
Yeah, good CT defense from them, and a bit of a misplay there from Mavrek. I mean, it seemed like they really wanted to commit to the plan of going down secret since Brox was down there. But, I mean, no smoke. I mean, that just gives the long-range fights towards Owen, and I believe that was Squid as well, towards Hell and Heaven. I mean, that was unfortunately kind of a big misplay there from Mavrek, but still got some money to work with. They're able to buy up again.
It was nice they were able to get the one T down at least and, you know, try to wreak some havoc down on that lower side, at least condition the CTs to be aware of that. But yeah, I mean, the smokes were down only for him, and then once the rest of the team got there, unfortunately, there's no way for them to cross at that point. Might be a little ramp play, changing it up here.
Ooh, all right. Mr. K, stand in, looking to maybe make his stand towards ramp. Gets full blinded, and oh, dear.
Oh, no.
Right. Oh, you hate to see it. Brox is able to find Squid over towards Hell and put this pressure back onto Reunion. Jacko's made his way over in towards control to gain that space there. Well, this B bomb site is being fought for, but Toasty with a generational flank looking for the lineup, and he gets it as well. Reunion crumbling away in this round, and now it is just Texera looking for the save.
Yeah, already back in spawn, trying to get this gun into the next round, and very nice play by the T's. I mean, that flash was insane on ramp. Was not ready for that. Squidward was able to find one at least to help out, but yeah, nothing doing there for the CTs. And then that little flank down vent was just perfect timing, being so patient on that first kill, and it's just second one walks right in for him.
Yeah, and well, Mavrek can answer back here for third round. I mean, in your opinion, Marky, I mean, who is going to have to be the player to shine for Reunion to get things going on the CT side?
I mean, we'd love to see, well, there's 3 of them on 1 kill right now, and it is early to be fair, but You know, we'll see. It was nice for Squidward to be, you know, rotating in and finding that one on ramp. We'll see if they're able to do anything here. I mean, I think ramp is such an important place for the CTs, especially with that round so early on in their half going as it did. I think they'll really need to make sure that their setups are not falling to that again. And nice little play outside for Teixeira to get that opening. And it looks like the T's are going to walk right out here. It is a broken buy for the CTs, and Mavrek just not finding anything yet. They have the open sight. Oh.
Would have been a missed nade, of course. It's not a North American CS match without a little bit of missed grenades being
They were just so nervous. They walked in and there was nobody in sight. Like,
that does kind of scare you, though. You know, you don't know where the rest of them are. You know, they could really just burst out in one go. And I mean, as Sharpie just learns there, able to find that 5-7 kill, but it's still a man advantage actually for Reunion. And Toasty is able to recover and do better than that. Actually, find the double, keep things going for Mavrek. And Teixeira, you got the opener. You're the closer. Now Reunion down 3 rounds as Mavrek find number 4.
And let's see, Reunion should be able to buy into this, thankfully. It was a bit of a weird buy last rounds, but they're getting the full M4s out. No ops in play yet for either team. Is that something that you're kind of expecting, Zeph, or just too early for it?
I think it's a little too early for it, but also at the same time, Mavrek, I mean, they've been doing pretty damn well without it, so I don't really think that there's a need to take that economic risk and buy the AWP to start with. And unfortunately for Reunion as well, they haven't really been able to buy one. And, well, I don't think, yeah, they not really need them. They're just kind of running down outside, putting the pressure on either one of them here. As Sharpie's able to find a kill there towards Hell. And with that, I like this. Reunion, they're doing a textbook CS play here, using the outside control and getting the lobby control, and it's going to work out perfectly for them until Brox gets that kill onto K and lower. So Owens might be getting caught off guard here, not expecting for Cyrix closing out the round. A double kill for him and a great start as well. 9-2 for the American.
Yeah, excellent. We're just seeing the aim on Mavrek is on point right now. Some of those micro adjustments, that player outside that was behind the blue box there, just finding that player Hell, is just such a nice little flick. And these spray downs are so much better than I could ever spray with an AK in this in CS2 at least. So good to see that the aim is on point. And yeah, 5-1 start on this T side is just excellent for the side of Mavrek.
Yeah, well, this buy round definitely doesn't favor Reunion, as unfortunately for them, they're on the upgraded pistols. They're going to get aggressive. Squid's made his way up through lobby with the rest of his teammates, and the swing from Jackro might cost him. Okay, that's a good opener for Reunion as they find AK to recover. And they kind of stalled things out, though. Sharpie taking down Teixeira over towards Secret. Silence might get caught off guard, and oh, okay. All right, for a moment I got scared there. I didn't know if Brock was going to get that kill.
Oh my god. You're kidding.
Yeah, Sharpie's going to be kind of upset with that. So we're somehow down to a 2-on-2, which turns into a 2-on-1. Toasty. Oh dear, my friend. It seems this round has really started to slip away from you guys, as this is a round Reunion. No business winning. I mean, they are in a good crossfire spot here, but Toasty does know where Squid is over towards Secret, able to get that smoke down, but the bomb is down in the middle of outside, so now he's got to start wondering, where the hell is Wanda? Well, we spotted it, but it's not going to matter, though, as Squid fades through the smoke, and Reunion find number 2.
Yeah, nice little eco round from them. I mean, it was just a slow lobby crunch, and obviously they were able to overwhelm that one player that was holding for it, so we're able to recover the AK, and at that point it felt like all of Mavrek were just getting picked off one by one, kind of going everywhere together. It seems like the last few kills were all just, they weren't even looking at where the CTs were, so just great movement on the side of Reunion, being able to find those little holes and exploit them. And here we go, yeah, 2-5. The op is out here on Cyrix, sitting at 9 kills already, as you mentioned, top fragger of the server, and trying to find something, but it's a nice little advantage to start here for Reunion. Goes back down to a 4-on-4.
Yeah, that AWP play will be beneficial here for Mavrek unless Texera gets like the Sharpie and Brox tries to find the timing, but Zera just one step ahead. So now Cyrex and Toasty 2-on-4 with a low HP on Texera. And I mean, a minute left on the clock. Money's not looking too hot for him outside of Cyrex. I mean, you can make a fairly good argument here to maybe just save the AWP and AK to bring into the next round.
Yeah, I would agree. No reason you couldn't. I mean, in a 2-on-4 like this, unless you find a pick in the next few seconds, and it looks like you might not even be able to with the CTs re-aggressing. There's Cyrex peeking back in and finding one. There is another player that's tagged down on the CTs, but with 35 seconds on the clock now, and oh boy, Toasty.
Always fading through.
Oh, he got spotted. No kill yet, but you know that these T's haven't tried to back off towards T-spawn yet. They're actually going to go down and find that ramp is free. There is a player down under already, and able to find one. Off 10 seconds now, and yeah, nice double kill on the side of Reunion, and that'll be the third round for them. I am a little surprised that they didn't just try to save that. I mean, they were able to make a little more happen than I expected, but still, it was you know, a 2-on-4 situation, and didn't seem like there was really much point in trying to go anything. Now that you look at the money, it's down to about 2K, 1,400. It looks like there's going to be some Tech 9s. We'll see if maybe they can overwhelm that ramp player or have a little pocket strat to pull out, but
well, this is the chance for Reunion. Get things going once again on that CT side to maybe bring that score just a little bit closer, tie things up, and potentially even take this lead here against Mavrek, but you never count that out again. That like 73% T-side win rate, and that's a good nade. Start things off though, but not a good kill as Brox is going to take one and Sharpie with another. Hold on just a moment. This A site has been blown wide open. Texera, he's burning. The smoke isn't extinguishing that Molotov. Now forcibly having to play back here for this retake as the bomb will be going down. This is a huge round out of Mavrek in a great position to be in. Brox picking up that AK, Toasty with the A1S. Oh dear. Reunion, this is a call that might determine the rest of the half. Do you go for it? It's looking like they're opting out. They're going to go for the save and gifting Mavrek a low buy round.
boy, that is unfortunate for Reunion, just as they were getting back into this game, as you said. Yeah, 5 rounds already for Mavrek. I mean, Sarah does find one there, and does need to survive getting pushed by 2 more, but that's a crazy shot from Cyrex. Okay, all right.
They all live, too, and recover the rifles.
Yeah, that's too bad for Reunion. And they will be able to pull an AWP out on Squidward here. So we'll see if that can maybe get him back into the game. But, boy, I mean, at this point, you really just need to win out the rest of the half if you're a Reunion.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they need something to work with here, you know, going over to that T side. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, Mavrek have a 64% win rate on their CT side. So it's still not as good as their T side, of course, but it's still very dominant. And the start out of Squidward instantly gets revoked as Brox finds that kill back. And, well, I don't know, 4-on-4. One looking down from above. Toasty fading through that smoke, able to find that kill. Texera. AWP has certainly come alive here for Reunion as they found 2. Looking for a third until Wanda decides to step up and win the duel. Cyrex and Toasty. Well, now it's just Cyrex. Okay. Certainly had a great start to Nuke here for Mavrek, and the pistol ace and multi-kill rounds as well. And he does drop to that lower bomb site, looking to maybe get that bomb plant towards the B site, but he does have that close player of K trying to maybe stop this here, but he will. He is right behind the silo. K playing the time here. I respect that. And oh, dear Lord, Cyrex! 2 bullets, 2 kills. What the? Oh, okay. Oh, man. Cyrex, brother, what the hell is that? Don't even give him an op. Give him an AK. He'll use it just the same. And Reunion, I mean, they win that round, but it kind of feels like a loss.
My lord, yeah, that was some insane shots, and you could see it. I mean, we have the X-ray, he doesn't obviously, but those taps were something to behold, and it is gonna be the 4th round at the end of the day for Reunion. I mean, unfortunately, you just don't expect 3 players rotating down through ramp at that point, but boy, I mean, it does have some repercussions for their economy here on the side of Reunion. If they're not able to get this round, Squidward is going to get overwhelmed on that off and has so many players to deal with.
I mean, he's able to find one there, but he can't stick around. You have to just take the risk and jump down the ramp. And now Owen's up to the task trying to hold this site together for Reunion. Still slowly making that peak there. One is going to chime in with one towards single, able to support his teammate. They're not clearing out Owen, though, as these kills are swinging back in the favor of Reunion. So the B defense holding strong for now, but Cyrex is still alive. Tagged down low to 29. Heartbeat has recovered the AWP as well. And if I'm not mistaken, Bogdan's Law could have been put into action, but instead, Cyrex 1 versus 3. Did it? Try to do it in the last round. Almost made it as well, so might be a bit more of a difficult task to complete here for him.
I believe.
You believe?
Why not? 45 seconds. He's basically next to the bomb. I don't know if he realizes it yet. There it is.
Yeah,
He does
could
have this for
recover.
free. Might just opt to save at this point. Chill in ramp. Try to bring that through to the next rounds. Down to 20 seconds, and that's found a little gap, but this point might be just too late to do anything other than carry this op over, which means it will be a 5th round for Reunion, so closing the gap again. And with 3 players surviving, they should have a decent buy going into this last round of the half.
Yeah, and despite, I mean, Cyrex does survive. He does get to bring over the AWP, but he gets no money, but it's not like it was necessarily needed. I think he finished it with like 2,700, so he's able to buy armor. Some utility is 2 flashbangs. We'll see the full buy here, but the MAC-10 on Sharpie from Mavrek as they look to try and bounce things back in their direction. So it's just standard default. Mavrek don't want to force anything too early on, and maybe just try and give Cyrex the chance finding the opener. As Texier is trying to face this smoke, he might get caught off guard at the worst possible time. Oh, and there he goes. Unfortunately, Toasty running death from above from Marsh. Well, man, disadvantage for Reunion. They've been able to kind of claw this half back into a competitive state, but lacking in that personnel, it seems, as Tex has gone down. Got the lobby control. Fire exchanged in lobby as Toasty's made the call that they've pushed through ramp out in that lobby control. That's certainly going to start activating Jackro in Squeaky. Toasty's somehow going to get both. A bit of a misplay there from Reunion as Owen and Wanda go down. Now Jackro have gotten control of this site, and K and Squid, they need to go for this retake.
Last round of the half, better find something quick, and Cyrex is too quick. Back on that op, finding their 14th frag of the T side of Nuke. Oh, that wallbang. Looks like Cyrex gonna get another. There it is. 15 frags on the board for him as Mavrek takes 7 on their T side of Nuke.
Yeah, I mean, a very good half out of Mavrek. A little bit of a slippery slope there towards the latter half of it, of course, but they were able to pull through and get that 7th off the back of a nice toasty 2K. With that, I mean, they switch over to the CT side and win their mapping here of Nuke, as Reunion map 2 will be Mirage. That is definitely a bit of a more 50-50 shot, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this pistol round is going to be huge for Reunion. Looks like they're going to head outside to start with it, and Cyrex not able to find anything yet. Getting a little overwhelmed by a few Ts. One just chilling on top of Mini and does find the frag at the end of the day. So a nice 5-on-3 advantage here for Reunion.
Yeah, he got the pistol ace in the previous one, only gets really 0 in this round, unfortunately for Cyrex, but still 5 members of Reunion alive. Is looks like they're getting up towards this A bomb site, and that was a huge kill by Tex to make sure that the site is clear. Jackro and Toasty playing the gamble, and unfortunately, my friends, you should have gambled on red, because it's going to be that A bomb site, and the bomb will be down. Lee's in the hand of Toasty, USP on Jackro, both a flash, but it's not going to matter if Texera instantly eliminates Toasty. And the 4-man peek from Lobby, Tex will find it. Triple for him in a 6th round for Reunion.
Well, we love that. I mean, it was pretty necessary here, T-side, down by a couple rounds to start, and that's going to be hopefully what brings him back into this game, unless Mavrek can eco, as we saw Reunion do to them, back on the CT side. Hopefully that's not the case here, as it looks like it's just going to be a stack outside, and Wonder better be ready for this. Finds one, but oh no, the TK. It will clean up at the end of it, but 2 going down on the side of Reunion. Not as good as it could have panned out, but it could have been a lot worse as well.
I think there was just as many headshot noises as there were bullets fired in that round. That's exactly what it sounded like. I mean, I don't know if that was on the opponent or if they were fighting each other. They're kind of getting in each other's way. Be a bit kill hungry. Full buy. Now at the hands of Mavrek, as we are tied up 7-7. Just going to make his way through this outside smoke and fade through it. Maybe try and find that gamble. It pays off as he sneaks his way down towards Secret, and no one's been spotted, but I think Wanda made some noise there, so I imagine Jacko was calling that. And actually, it doesn't look like he heard it. Okay. So now they're maybe shifting over, but that Molly's going to give it away. They know now that Reunion has made their way down towards Secret. That's going to activate Toasty over towards Mini to take a bit of a gander outside to see if it is all clear, but there is going to be a player here looking for this late lurk, and it is going to be K. His position has been spotted. Is he able to recover? Finds the headshot of Toasty, trying to stay alive as long as he can. Be an absolute nuisance for Mavrek, as Jacko's going to try and hunt him down.
Oh, just barely gets away. Oh, toying with him. Jacko does find it at the end, but wasted so much time, and now look at this. 4-on-3. T's have the B bomb site. Trying to get this bomb down and continue their reign of terror. Texera does find the rotate on upper as well, so it's just Cyrex and Jackro left in the 2-on-4.
Yeah, it's be a big ask here, but Cyrex is still alive, and he was able to find that opener onto Wanda. Jackro looking for another one, but that was a huge kill for Owen to get. Cyrex going to take him down instead. He doesn't have a kit in his hand, so we will have to save here. Damage is done, excuse me. So Reunion will take the lead here on Nuke and put Mavrek now on the back foot.
Yeah, I mean, it's the start they needed. It's the best start you can have. 3 rounds in a row, getting that first gun round as well. And, you know, nothing too extraordinary. They were just able to put those outside smokes down, get a couple players down, and catch all of those rotates. I mean, that man outside that they were able to deal with, and then the rotate down vents. CTs were just kind of caught up position at that point once CTs were all down, and didn't have any CTs down on the B bomb site to take care of them. So it's going to be back to pistols. A few upgrades here for Mavrek, and they are able to get player up in this close position, but oh no.
Okay.
Not ready for it. It's a player down. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to recover the gun, though, so still a 5-on-4. Reunion don't want to throw this away and need to be ready for this SMG up close.
being able to find that kill and escape your life after full health is absolutely marvelous
right?
for Mavrek in that scenario. So Dosi being put to the task, able to find one, holding the line as best he can. Cyrex going to chime in with one as well before he gets removed, and all these kills going in the favor of Mavrek as Sharpie. The double kill and the round as another low buy goes in the favor of Mavrek now. And oh my goodness, I mean, this is really the low buy battle, it seems. Reunion won a round like that in the first half. Mavrek then right afterwards did the exact same thing, and now Mavrek do it again. Incredible.
Yeah, just crazy. I mean, not what you wanted there, and able to pick up a couple AKs as well, save some money, don't have to buy the guns, and now we have Cyrex back out on the op CT side, so hopefully able to do some good with it for their team. 8-8. Outside smokes are going to go down once again. Has been the standard for them, but this time it doesn't look like there's as many T's trying to push through.
Slowing things down is this Union offense. Is gonna try and make Mavrek use as much as their utility as early on as possible. Now they only have 2 smokes remaining, one on Cyrex and one on Sharpie. They now explode out towards this A bomb site, looking for the entries as they will find the man trying to rain up from above. Sharpie goes down and Shackle able to find one, looking to find a second one but can't connect. Toasty with the trade back over 3-on-3 as Brox tries to go on through. Squid ready for it. Toasty trying to make things back into an even situation, and there he goes. That's a good kill. We're not going to expect this flank here from Owen as he has that Mag 10 in his hand and could absolutely run down Toasty. Is he able to connect? Cyrex now to 1v2, trying to find that nice shot, and he does! Somehow connects on Owen Ra. And now a 1v1 against Wanda. OHP is the game for him. He's going to be able to make that bomb down towards B, but Cyrex isn't falling for it. He didn't even hear it. He's going to be sticking around towards this lobby area. Oh, man, you might catch Cyrex off guard here. Cyrex is going to be aware of the heaven flank. Time's ticking down now as soon as Wanda drops. He doesn't even know.
Oh, no.
He's made the silence, but now they hear it. Oh, Wanda doesn't know now. The tables have turned immediately. Cyrex is going to be playing this close range. Wanda's not going to be ready for this, and rain around the rosy pocket full of posies. Cyrex has made his way all the way around, and he should certainly find him here. And Cyrex clutches the 1v2 by an absolute beautiful timing.
That's insane, man. Cyrex can just do no wrong this map. Seems like just maneuvering right around those silos and picking up the 1v2 clutch, and Mavrek back in the lead now. It was a nice round from Reunion. I mean, they were able to, with those outside smokes, you can see the conditioning in real time where those outside smokes go down. They don't put anybody behind it this time, but CTs only have the one player up in rafters on the A site, a couple players over towards Mini and Kiki, but I mean, those pistols were just able to overwhelm, and thankfully Cyrex is there for his team to bring it back into a bit of a normal situation, but watch out again for these pistols. We've seen some of the shots that we hit.
Well, Mavrek are the ones certainly hitting shots right now, it seems, until Squidward. It's a nice dig. And Cyrex, once again, he is on fire right now. 22-8 for him. The sniper doing its magic. And a nice shot from K, able to transition there onto the head of Toasty. We'll run to that B bomb site, but I don't believe... Okay, he does have the bomb, so we will get that plan at least for money going in their favor, but we can still 3-on-2. It's definitely not a done round for Reunion, but if Tex finds that kill, and he will, and K finds that one too. Sharpie down to 1v2, and now he's got the kill. Going to smoke that bomb. He's got the kit. He can actually stick this if he wants to, as Texa has that AWP in play. Oh, dear. All right, that's a done round. Mavrek got it. Unfortunately for Tex, who thought he was doing the fake. And an 8-8 again. And he goes down, as Tex will be able to recover that AWP and bring it into the next round, but that is a huge misplay from Reunion in that latter half of that round, of course.
Yeah, unfortunate. That's 2 rounds in a row now that just seems like it's in their grasp, and then ripped right out by Mavrek. Up to double digits now, looking to close. This was their map pick. They have everything they need at this point. Full rifles, the AWP, utility, and Reunion. Squidward's got that AWP of his own, trying to make something happen, and I love this from Mavrek. We've seen them not wanting to be too passive, just trying to make plays. And on the other side of the map, Sharpie is able to find that opener.
Yeah, and a nice double out of Owen at least to maybe bring it back into a 3-on-3 before he gets taken down. But Jackrow will find that kill. K not ready for it. Able to reposition back towards Asia. Is able to find Jackrow, so now they're in a 2-on-2. But again, Cyrex, he's still alive. He's still alive and kicking. So is that AWP. So now Squidward's going to be posted up towards Squeaky here, but as soon as that peek comes into play, Cyrex is going to be ready for him, but he's not. Squidward electing to pick up that Tech 9 instead, but he decides to pick up the AWP once again. He doesn't know where Toasty is. Trying to make that cross here, not expecting him to be transitioned over towards Squeaky. And Mavrek finding 11, finding their footing on this CT side. Now 2 rounds away from taking their map pick.
Yeah, and at this point, I mean, even if Reunion do lose this map, which, you know, fair enough, it is Mavrek's pick, at least we're seeing some of the individuals step up. Squidward has been hitting some excellent shots now, as we've seen, up on 17 frags. K not too far behind on 14, so hopefully they can continue this into Mirage, which, as we know, can be an aimer's paradise, so we'll see what happens. Looks like we have a little timeout as things get hot and heavy. 11-8 into the final few rounds here. And Reunion just trying to figure out their buy a little bit. It looks like there's going to be a Mac 10, a couple Galils.
I mean, they've got the max loss bonus, so it's not the end of the world, but they do lose this round. They're going into that potential final round where, like, they're not going to have a good buy.
Looks like they're going to do these outside smokes again. Couple players behind it this time. Cyrex is going to be out there on the AWP and just decides to back away, so making some adjustments, trying to find a hole through these smokes, and that third smoke that goes down is going to block him at that point. So T's are able to make it down, have a bit of a position in this 20th round, and oh, there might be some weirdness happening here again. There goes down on the SMG.
Didn't get to run him down with the SMG, but Texera just ADs with the Galil and able to find that one, and a bit of a miss spray there from Brox to bring it back into an even 3-on-3. RP is here with the UMP. Don't get to see that SMG, excuse me, out too often. He likes to pick up the Galil, and that's a bold play! As Toasty's able to chime in with one from behind, and now it is just one to, and now it's done. Mavrek on 12, and now Reunion not in a good spot. 4 rounds to overtime, but again, like I mentioned, that buy is not going to look too great. I mean, they have an AK, at least on Texera and Wanda, but the rest of the squad, unfortunately, they're not going to have enough to buy the head armor and the rifle.
Yeah, I would like to see them just maybe go a little more coordinated together towards the bomb site, and it looks like that's what we may have. Feels like past couple rounds, a couple players getting caught up, and Rax does find the first, looking good here, finds 2. T's do have the ramp position now, and Jackarow's going to have to back off. 4-on-3 though, advantage towards Mavrek. See if Sharpie can do anything down on this lower site already. Does find one, and no, that's the bomb dropped in control. Cyrex finds a no-scope backing up their teammate. And Texera, last alive, needs to clutch it out. And Cyrex missing again. No!
Okay. All right, Tex. A little bit of style on it, but unfortunately, that's going to be it for Nuke. Mavrek taking their map pick 13-8, and in 6 rounds in a row there at the end. That's a dominant CT half from them.
Yeah, very nice. Obviously, at the end there, they were able to pick up their map pick. It was a little, a little funky in some of those rounds, just players pushing through smokes. I did enjoy seeing, both teams being aggressive, not just sitting back on the CT side. They were able to make some moves, even though, it didn't work out every time. But, that's CS2 at this point. So very nice showing. You think, Reunion showing some good things as they head into their map pick. It's not the end of the world for them losing this one. So.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it did seem like they maybe took a little bit to kind of get things going on their CT side, and when they did, I mean, it wasn't bad by all means. It was actually pretty good. But then they kind of faltered there at the end on that CT side, unfortunately for them. So again, that is Mavrek taking their own map pick of Nuke 13-8. Well, after a quick break here, we'll see you guys on Mirage.
I try to pray for you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Crossfire Season 3, getting through the first map here. And Crossfire is powered by SCL, run 24/7 training servers, review matches in 2D, build real structure into your gameplay. Whether you're grinding alone or coordinating with teammates, SCL has all the tools you need to elevate your game. Head over to scl.gg for more info. We thank our sponsors very much. They have helped us get this wonderful match going here. It's Reunion, it's Mavrek. I'm joined by Zeph. And as we saw, Nuke map 1 going Mavrek's way. It was their map pick. And now we head into Mirage.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately for Reunion, map 1 did not go their way. Of course, it was the pick by Mavrek, who have an astounding, like, 83% win rate on it, I think, off the top of my head. But now we move on to Reunion's map pick of Mirage, and they currently not so great record on Mirage, unfortunately for them. A 1-4, so 25% win rate on it. And TNCT 45 and 42% win rate, respectively. And meanwhile, for Mavrek, I mean, this past season, they really didn't play it at all. They only played it once and they lost. So they're not really looking too hot on it either. I mean, this really is going to be a 50-50 in like a toss-up. I don't really know what to expect. I mean, the only thing that would make me lean more in favor of one or the other, it would be Cyrex's performance on Nuke, and if he can continue to do that on Mirage to give a 2-0 victory for Mavrek.
Yeah, interesting seeing the map come through given those facts about the teams. I mean, as a certified Mirage hater, I'm I'm on their side. I'm a little surprised that it came through, but you know, I mean, the good thing about this is, as we saw on Nuke, both teams seem to have their aimers turned on. We were seeing, you know, Cyrex obviously just dominate the server, but also towards the end of the game, Squidward was coming up with some big frags, almost pulling out a clutch. So, you know, on Mirage on the same heavy map, you know, we'll see what they can do here. Hopefully, at least the aimers are turned on, and we can see some more crazy shots, maybe find some openings and secure those round wins.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, Mirage, you rightfully so hate the map. I don't blame you.
Thank you.
It is
Thank you.
kind of like an operator's paradise as well. So I would imagine Cyrex does have another pop off game here. But Squidward as well. I mean, he was able to kind of get active towards the end of Nuke. They're able to find those early entries here and there on the CT side. So I really want to see a little bit more out of Squidward to maybe give Reunion that boost they need to maybe get things over the line to vie for map 3, really.
Yeah, definitely. And Mavrek, obviously, well, Reunion, their map picks, so obviously Mavrek are going to be starting on the favored side. But as we said, it's a little more 50-50. It doesn't matter as much as Nuke does, per se. But still, on Nuke, we were seeing, you know, the pistol rounds going the way of the T's. And we'll see what happens here as we get into the pistol round on Mirage. Mavrek starting on that CT side. And, well, let's see what happens here.
Well, no smoke already coming out early for the Reunion. I understand what this is, but it is going to be cat fake, but Prox is going to be up aggressive here to call that out, that it's not going to be the play, as K will instantly get tapped out. The fake won't come to fruition, though, as this A bomb site is the intended target here. Jackro over towards Toll Booth, trying to find some action here, but Cyrex able to find one. A good start for him. And Owen maybe trying to get aggressive towards Connector, but they need to get a bomb plant at least, because this round is certainly not looking likely to go in their favor. Under that pressure here is Owen able to find one, but Jackal with the swing. So the bomb is down, though, but now it is just Owen the 1 versus 4. An ace in the cards for him, potentially. But it's a bust, as Jackal finds the hat trick for him, and Mavrek find their pistol.
Yeah, nice pickup from them. I mean, tease. all right, Mavrek. They wanna get this done early. It seems like. Boy, I mean, Reunion able to find that bomb plant at least, but Mavrek taking the round, and they're gonna buy right up. And boy, yeah, judging by the expended bullets that were a little unnecessary, it seems like they want to get this going and start to steamroll a little bit.
Does seem so, and I did hear a couple sprays in there, so I'm kind of curious what they put around that body at the end of the round. But I'm playing will net them the ability to buy up here, and Texas is going to go right out of that B bomb site, and actually is going to force Jackro to die. He is buried in that Molotov. This B site has been taken, actually, somehow, some way. So Reunion will get another bomb plant and force Mavrek to go on this man disadvantage retake. So Toasty, with a shot like that, able to take down Squid. The wall. These Tech 19 to start doing work here. Is Owen able to find one and do better than that, find a third, and Tex with a second one as well. All of a sudden, the round has collapsed around Mavrek as Brock's alone in a 1v4. Able to pick up the A1S, and he still wants to go for this. I mean, this is bold for him to do so. Able to find one, though, but give this man 1v1s, please, Mavrek. They will lose the round, and Reunion able to find it.
Hey, there we go.
There you go. Alrighty, they're going to shoot right back. All tied now, 1-1.
Love it. Yeah, and you deserve to after a round like that. It was a beautiful job getting out onto that B bomb site. There was the one player van, and I'd be curious to go back and see the util that was used there, because it looked like they were just totally flashed. They started standing in a fire as the player jumped out window and just had no idea that that van player had no idea that they were already out and just shooting him right in the head. Some crazy Tech 9 shots, and I mean, the Tech 9 just be like that sometimes. It's gonna hit some heads and works out in the favor of Reunion, bringing it back to an even scoreline.
Yeah, you know, you mentioned that Tech 9 as well. I mean, back in the day, like 2014, 2015, when it had, was it like 32 bullets in the chamber? I mean, oh my god. you could win buy rounds off that, man. I mean, you didn't need an AK, you didn't need an M4. Just get the Tech 9. You're set. Well, Mavrek look like they're set on going for these exit frags as they're going to gift this site for Reunion. 5-on-5 still this late in the round. As Reunion are going to try and sniff out where these Mavrek players will be, and they're going to allow these MAC-10s to go hunting. Try and allow one of the keep these kills, but Toasty putting that pressure, denying the app's push as Jackro and Toasty able to find one apiece. So this buy round, I mean, it is going to go in the favor of Reunion, but they're being picked, picked apart one by one. They will escape with 3.
Yeah, not able to pick up any of those guns, unfortunately, on Maverick's side, but nice round from Reunion. Able to find it again on the B-bomb site, and it's nice that they were able to just go B twice in a row, especially easily on that second one. It's going to start to condition Mavrek a little bit. I mean, they don't have to make any physical adjustments just yet, but if the Van player has to be so cautious of that push-out apps, then could make things a little messy. Cat player might have to, fall back and help out it, but Jackro, there's an adjustment for you, just running down underpass, and Toasty does get spotted out. So down to a 4-on-4, but things still looking pretty good for Reunion, obviously having that gun advantage.
Slowing things down as well is Reunion. A little scared there after losing K. Still comfortable in health, but down 31 HP. Might put a bit of strain here as the A1S of Jackro still alive and kicking. Playing towards this crucial connector position. Looks like Reunion want to try and go for an A split here. The smoke towards window to bait out any sort of counter utility.
Yeah, Jackro at 5 frags already, and might get a couple more if they walk into him. Down to 45 seconds on the clock. So they are going to start to push onto this A site, and Texera does find one. Here comes the rest of the play.
Oh, all right, Owen. Able to find one. Jackro able to find one and do better than that. Find a second one. Looking for a 30-10. Oh my goodness, Jackro keeping the dream alive here for Mavrek somehow, some way, and even tagging down Squidward below HP, but it doesn't matter as he's able to steal the round away back in their favor. And a 3rd round now for Reunion.
Wow. Yeah, coming right down to the one-on-one at the very end. That's kind of insane, but Jackro up to 8 frags now, just finds such a nice triple. It's so hard when you're playing that connector position and you just are getting split by the A ramp and con players, and Jackro just doing such an excellent job of isolating those duels, finding those frags to almost steal the round away. But here we go, Cyrex on the off, a rare miss so far, but does get the information that Reunion have pushed out mid. Sharpie here to assist as well, does get flashed and is able to find one, almost transfer the spray. But Reunion will come on top of that initial mid fight.
Yeah, very strong start here for Reunion. We didn't really get to see this too much on Nuke, and well, a tale of 2 maps, really. And now Mavrek, I mean, they're on this back foot. They're going to go for that aggression towards Catwalk as Brox has made his way in towards T-Rep, so he's going to call that it's not going to be A. And with mid being cleared, there's only one spot remaining where these remaining Reunion members will be, and that's going to be back towards this B-bomb site, towards Apps, and another missed smoke at the worst possible time as well for Mavrek. Cyrex is going to be posted up here towards window. Jackro's going to be below and repositioned towards that van, but the Molly towards the bench will make their presence known. They're going to go right on through and put the close angle fight, but it's not going to matter though, as both these Mavrek players on B go down and out Brox in a 1v3.
Yeah, excellent util once again coming out from Reunion on these B hits. Cyrex had that op towards pillar and was flashed out, had no idea that they had hopped out and had a bullet in the face before he knew it, and then the other player on that B-bomb site just gets mollied out of position, tries to go behind Van, gets mollied out, and Max should be able to save this M4, so that's a little something at least, but Reunion, 4th rounds now, and if Mavrek's not too careful, it could slip away fast here.
4 rounds now for Mavrek. Or Mavrek, excuse me, Reunion. And now Mavrek, I mean, staring down the barrel. 3-round deficit, excuse me. And it's definitely going to be 4 now, as why doesn't look too well in their favor. But as I say that, Reunion are going to take a bit of a tack timeout, talk things over. Try and figure out what the buy could potentially be here for Mavrek, as, well, looks like they've actually elected to go ahead and do a force buy here to allow Brox to be on that A1S. Sharpie investing in the Swag 7, of course.
Yeah, whatever they think is coming, I don't think they're anticipating the Swag 7, but we'll see where they decide to go for that. Could be little palace push, could be chilling out on that B-bomb site, but regardless, Reunion looking to find 5, and they are off to such a nice start here, obviously down a map, but a couple players popping off. Sarah and Owen both at 5 frags. Looks like they're going to go for this mid control, and shouldn't have any resistance so far, just taking all of that space. Wanda with the SMG is just going to walk
Right
through. I
on
love
through.
this
Oh.
play, yes! Jackro does trade out, so it's down to the 4-on-4, and they are able to pick up that M4 as well. Smoke dissipating, and Jackro finds a second. Does spot out the rest of the T's, pushing up that cap position. So now it's a 3-on-3. Sharpie is here with that Mag 7, who's going to have to make something happen. There's one. Spots out the bomb, trying to find it. There's the second. Mag 7 cleaning up. A 1-on-3 now for Owen. And, oh, Sharpie never should have switched out from it. They would have had it if they kept that Mag 7, but no. Owen down to the 1-on-2 now. And he does expect the second player in Apps, excuse me, but no. Cyrex will clean up, and second rounds on the board for Mavrek off that force buy.
Oh, man. A very beautiful performance with the Swag 7 there for Sharpie, and kind of funny how he picks up the upgraded rifle and instantly dies.
Yeah.
Oh, man. A little disappointing from that, but hey, got the double kill. And you got your team around, essentially. Well, he was that only man on that B-bomb site. Things back in the favor of Mavrek, so an opening they've been looking for. We're hitting the gas on this CT side. Cyrex now, that AWP. We saw what he's able to do with it. It's a good start as well. First AWP kill for him in this map. Brox is going to be playing around that smoke here, trying to go aggressive. Tech's able to find one. K knows exactly where Cyrex is, but he's not going to buy it. And Cyrex, the patient pays off. He takes down K and again takes down Tech Zera. Give this man an AWP and he will win you the round. The hat trick for him. And hold on, Owen has made his way through. What is happening? Brox, what are you looking at? What are you looking at, my friend?
Wow. What a weird little ends to that round. Still Mavrek pulling it out off the back of Cyrex. Very nice. Basically solo hold on that A-bomb site. I mean, it was great timing on the util from Reunion. CTs had pushed a couple players down bottom mid. The con player was peeking out fully. And the smokes got down on perfect timing, but Cyrex, when they're hitting those shots from CT, I mean, there's just not much to do about it. Just on point so far. And now Mavrek back within 1. We've seen this Palace push already, and Brax will get caught out. So early advantage going back the way of Reunion.
If I'm not mistaken there, I believe Brox was able to spot 2. And he is probably, I mean, maybe not actually. It's not going to be a rotate over here from Mavrek. I mean, we have brought the Opera of Cyrex off window and Toasty over towards jungle. So maybe he did actually see both of them, and that's going to get all the rotate over as well. The bomb will be here. The 8 split playing, but down Sharpie over towards Catwalk to put a bit of strain on this CT defense, but Cyrex playing this combat opposition, able to find 2 before finally gets removed by Squidward. Now Jackro in a 1v3. Had a great start here to Mirage, and looking to maybe continue that streak here in this 1v3, but it's a big ask, and Owen can hear everything that is going in Jackro's mind right now as he is forced to save.
Yeah, that'll be 5 for Reunion, and very nice job from them. I think things are going very well, given that, you know, it's 5-3, it's fairly close, but still, they've been able to find success on the B bomb site a couple times, and now on this A site. Seems like everything seems to be going their way, except for the occasional Cyrix pop off or Jackro. As we've seen 12 frags and trying to save this AK should be able to. So they'll have something going into the 9th rounds here. Cyrix has quite a bit of money as well, so it looks like they should have the full buy coming out. Do you think there's any adjustments that Mavrek needs to make at this point? I mean, 5-3 down. Looks like Reunion is able to get all their util out and take these sites pretty easily, even though they're losing the rounds. You know, when they do lose, they're able to get the bomb plants very well.
Well, I think first off, they just really, I mean, Cyrix is firing on all cylinders. So, I mean, he's got that going for him, and so is Jackro. But it seems like they're kind of abusing Brox, who's been trying to get that maybe early information in the beginning of those rounds, and it really just hasn't been paying off. So I think here the play might just be to kind of have Mavrek play a bit more passive, kind of let Reunion take control of that early round, read what they're trying to do based off the utility and go off that. Really window smoke once again, and the ability to get crossed towards the boxes. And look at this, Sharpie might find that timing towards K, but K did pop that shoulder, but Sharpie's going to win the duel instead. So, ignore what I said and ignore what I thought they were going to do, and it works off this time for K.
Oh, it works out. It does get caught out. Chunky nade.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're not going to expect Sharpie down on underpass as he finds one before it gets removed. Nades will hack into a 3-on-3.
Okay.
I think Jackro might have spotted the rear of Owen going through that smoke, able to find the low HP player. Now, old Squidward tentacles in a 1v3. Trying to work some magic on the big green. Or Reunion. Money is not looking so hot for them here. I do believe they are broke if this round is lost, which is certainly going to be the case unless Squidward does the unthinkable. Have to play the AWP like it's a clarinet, I guess, huh?
Oh yeah, he's got those fast twitch muscles. All that fine motor skill built up from the clarinet. And that cash register, you know? Just hitting all those numpads. I bet he buys so quick. I bet he buys with the number pad still and just easy, bro.
The biggest question I've always had about Squidward from SpongeBob was like, yeah, I know he's like a octopus or whatever, or a squid. But like his hands, the way his character design is, the hands, he doesn't have fingers. It just looks like a fleshy ball. I don't know how else to describe it.
I don't try to make sense of that. I mean, they have fires underwater. Oh,
that's true. They do. I forgot about that.
None of it makes sense, but we enjoy it nonetheless.
Well, Tex is not going to enjoy that as he gets fully naded by Jackro, who B-Hanger is certainly starting to step up here for Mavrek, and he's able to find one, looking to find a second one, and he finds 3. How does he find 3 in that round? Finally gets taken out by Squidward and Cyrix with the closer, and now we're tied up here 5-5. Mavrek clawing their way back, maybe trying to reclaim the lead that they once had after the first pistol.
Yeah, 5-5. Reunion obviously saving that round, but still they come into this one with not the best buy they could have. 4 Galeels. They will have quite a bit of util because of that, at least, so. And it looks like another play coming out from the CTs. Jackro is going to push this underpass area. And finds nothing. That's top mid push as well, so they know it's got to be A. Here come the smokes. Reunion wasting no time. Here's the play.
Right on through. Brock's able to find one fully blind. Squidward with the trade. Trades are going back and forth indeed, but it leaves Jackro 1 versus 2, and it would be him as well, being that B player, of course. 2-4, he is going to hear Tex moving back towards his A-ramp. He's going to fade. They're ready for it. So Reunion reclaim a round for them, as it is going to be the final round of the half. And I mean, it will be a full buy on a Mavrek, but Toasty opting in to only go for the deagle. He really didn't have too much money to begin with here. So with the armor, deagle, and a flashbang.
That's all you need sometimes.
It is. It does feel that way. I mean,
Not for me. Not for me.
Not for you?
Clear, but
The deagle is very interesting gun to use. You know, some days it hits and it's like you're like prime Nico with those deagle shots, but then other days it's just like the complete opposite, essentially.
I'm the complete opposite. I need full util. I need my teammates to tag everybody down.
It is the dream. There's just something about hitting a 1D. It feels like crack. You know what I mean?
Oh, it feels so good.
In those few times that it occurs for us. So they've made their way up catwalk. Sharpie's gonna be able to find one and actually finds none. They're gonna fade through that smoke, find the kill, and
2 players here still.
yeah, blow up that bomb site. Cyrus is here and is no longer here. Jacko's gonna be the only one to make the call here, but he's gonna burn in the molly, but so will Owen. The utility will reign supreme as Brox finds Owen with the flanking apps, and 1 to now and a 1-on-2.
Oh, bombs down in apps too.
Yeah, this is brutal. They don't really know where he is, if I'm not mistaken. But as soon as he jumps up, Brox will be here with that A1S to take that duel. Toasty's here as well in apps. I don't know if one is going to be aware of that just yet, but 25 seconds remains. Molly to force him out. Brox does burn to back off in the perfect timing. He's going to find that kill, though. Brox closes it. So a 6-6 half here for between Mavrek and Reunion. As we switch over, Mavrek, their T side, I mean, again, they've only played it once, but it was only a 30% win rate.
Yeah, we'll see what they can do here. Tie game and Jackro, I mean, they've already gotten him 15 frags, but gonna have to do a bit more if they want to keep their team in the lead here. We'll see what happens. It looks like it's gonna be a fast B play. Gonna slow down there, have some util for this, and probably about the standard what you would expect here. 2 CTs on the bomb site to defend. Some dualies up close. They're going to get a faceful.
One to find double dualies. Sharpie finds a double Glock kill instead. So double for double. Back into a triple. Turns in the favor of Sharpie. Once again, able to find these early kills for him. Looking to continue this streak here from Mavrek as pistol rounds keep going their way. A retake for Texera and K. Sharpie gonna stick with it. A 1-tap on a Texera.
Give it to him.
And oh, he's trying to go for that ace, but it's denied by K. Jacker with the closer, and Mavrek finds 7.
Great rounds from Mavrek. Both these teams opting to go towards B quite a bit so far. And yeah, nice. Very nice 4-kill there with that Glock. 7-6, a timeout being called pretty early here. You know the importance of this round's Reunion. It doesn't look like they have anything invested into this so far, so opting to save. Get the best guns they can for the first gun rounds. Should be pretty simple rounds here.
Yeah, nothing too out of the ordinary, I would imagine, for Mavrek. I mean, I imagine they're just going to kind of play passive here. Let Reunion come to them. They talk things over from the timeout. As we see, thanks to our glorious producer, got a smoke window on Mirage, which apparently half of North America still can't frickin' do.
I can't. Just call me out, why don't you? Right in front of everybody.
I'm sorry, I was not aware. I was not aware. I thought you were new ball. I thought you knew those missiles. I apologize.
Well, nice.
I'm gonna apologize for that kill.
Oh.
Mavrek will be able to get this bomb plant here. Texera is gonna play this close range with USP, and he should not really find anything here as Brock finds the closer. It is just Mr. Rowan in 1v4.
Probably not finding too much here. So nice round overall for Mavrek. sure where the other rifle dropped, but Cyrex might be able to pick that up. A little upgrade going into the next round, and Owen finds nothing there. Here comes the player, and Sharp aim taking him out. 8th round for Mavrek. Reunion. Very important round for them. Obviously down a map already, so this really could decide things here if they aren't able to get going on this first gun round.
Yeah, and well, another way to show window for you from
That one was
Sharpie.
pretty easy. I like that one.
It is the easiest. Yeah, it is the most instant as well, if I'm not mistaken. So I think it actually doesn't allow the CTs to get a chance to kind of block it, even if they do have that spawn. And, it's just standard exec, it looks like, leaving Sharpie to kind of lurk towards connector to be that flank player. Right on through a full blinded Toasty will go down, but Jackrell will run down K and able to pick up the A4 as well, and taking that CT control too. Why don't you? So a 3v4. Is down, so never got that at least going for him. But Jackro over in CT, putting that pressure on Attack Zera, not allowing him to group up with the rest of his teammates. Towards jungle. Probably from Brox might be able to help him out here, but Cyrex is still playing close range with this Mac 10. I don't think they're going to expect this as he finally gets active, looking for the spray next, though. But it is Brox in a 1v1, and he clutches out the round. 2 quick headshots from him, and Mavrek reclaim the lead at 9. Or they have reclaimed the lead for a while now. I apologize. I read those numbers wrong. Oh, dear.
Extending it up there. Yeah, very nice round from them. I mean, 3-on-4 disadvantage. Trying to hold that bomb site after the bomb goes down, but just finding some nice shots. CT's had all the information, really, that they needed. I mean, there was the one player with the SMG on site, but they knew that 2 T players had taken CT over, so unfortunate they're not able to find it and dropped back down to these upgraded pistols.
Owen prepared for the Brox push. I think he was going to throw a nade, maybe. I'm honestly not too sure. Maybe.
And flash out, maybe for somebody else. Oh, maybe that too.
I don't know. He hasn't disconnected yet, so I'd imagine that's probably not the case, but looks like Mavrek have come to court and making this go to trial as they're trying to make this 10 rounds in their favor. Towards this a bomb set. We saw one with a Zeus in the previous map of a nuke. Looking to try and replicate something here, maybe, and off the USB instead. Able to get the tank, but not the kill. Now Tech Zera, 1 versus 5.
They need to buff the Zeus a little more. It's not buffed enough yet.
I agree. I mean, you could be in their face and it still won't connect.
Right?
I mean, I know it's not supposed to be like a gun you mainly go for all the time, but it's only $200. If you're able to buy that on a maybe a full save round or light buy, it could definitely turn the tide for sure.
Mavrek cleaning up now, up to double digits. Jack Rose slowed down a little bit, but still at 18 frags. Rox is slowly creeping up at 15, and somebody on Reunion's going to have to step up a little more. Owen sitting at 14 frags. Squidward does have that op now, so we'll see what they can do on CT side with it. Hopefully, to stop these T's. It seems like they're just getting map control wherever they want pretty quickly.
Yeah, they're getting the control pretty quickly. Okay, he is able to find the opener. And a second one as well, but gets burned after the death of Jackro. So that death, actually, I think Squidward kind of panicked there a little bit, thinking they were coming out a ramp still, but that's not the case. They're going to come out connector. They're going to leave Cyrex, actually, it looks like, over with the bomb towards ladder is maybe like a lurk play, I guess. I'm not really too sure what the plan is here for Mavrek. I mean, you have the read of one being in window, one towards catwalk. And you'd have to figure, well, Tech Zera and who's that? Owen? Owen are those kind of anchor players. So you'd have to figure it's like a 2-on-2 scenario here for him. Sharpie's going to be able to clear window, and he's going to walk into this crosshair of Squidward, who is posted up. Sharpie kills it, able to get that information. Missed shot from Squidward. Less than 30 seconds remain as they try to get this bomb plant here. Brox should be trying to vie for CT control. He does spot where Owen is, and it looks like they're going to try and group up and try and take this fight as Cyrex tries to deny any sort of rotations as much as he can. Sharpie with a nice frag on towards Owen. That's going to force Squidward to back off here. 10 seconds remaining. They will get this bomb plant, but XCR is still very far away over towards that B-bomb site. That's a nice kill from Brox. Wonder with the trade. Back into a 2-on-2. Sharpie is low HP. So there's still a chance here for a reunion. Tex is still scared. He's still thinking one's going to be close in jungle. It's not going to be the case, though. Any second, time is taken away. Bomb's half gone. They need to go now. They have the kits at least to work with, but Texera is able to find one, and now it is just Cyrus in a 1-on-2. They know exactly where he is, and he's going to have to go huge. Bomb will be stuck, and Texera with the swing gets active. And a perfectly played retake from Reunion. Find their first round in this second half.
Yeah, getting back into things, and I mean, it's kind of crazy that Mavrek was able to make such a round out of that. As you pointed out, the player kind of stranded over on Cat, and a couple players stuck in Con. All they had was, I think, a couple flashbangs and a molly, but I mean, Reunion just gave him so much space. They're playing pretty respectful. Squidward with the op, I mean, kind of had to back out of that window area, but nice. They were able to finally find the round at the end of things here, so up to 7, and K finding some information here over towards A ramp. There's nobody. It looks like Caesar's just getting ready for a big B pop.
Like Jacko's lined himself up for the or smoke, I would imagine that's being thrown. The line is the window. Not being able to find the entry though. One is trying to hold the line as best he can, and he is able to find 2 and actually escape with his life as well. Nice double from him. Not able. He escaped. All right, almost ran into the crosshair of Brox, who knows exactly where he is, and able to find one, looking to find a second one, and a nice transition as well to bring this back into a man advantage for Mavrek, but he's not going to expect the connector flank from K. Now a 2-on-2. K should be able to pick up this AK. It's an AK and op versus an AK and an op. As Reunion are on for the retake. As they try to reunite. Where's the B-bomb site?
Oh, that timing.
Yeah, that is a huge time. I mean, Cyrex isn't going to be aware that Squidward's crossed, but Jacko is still holding this angle that allows K to get active if they do so choose. But time is ticking. I mean, they really need to go now. They're actually not going for it. They're vying for the save. This was a round potentially Reunion could have won. A bold call. And one I'm sure they probably regret later on if they do go to lose this map.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. I mean, 2v2 on the B-bomb site. Obviously, a little harder to retake than the A site here, but still, I mean, unfortunate that they give that up, and that's going to be 11 on the side of Mavrek. So they do have the buy at least, as they were able to escape with that op, and, well, they just can't give it away again. This round is going to have to be it. Rex. Oh. Just so clean on these duels in mid. Sharpie trades out as well, so it's down to the 4-on-3 early.
And Sharpie putting the work in. Is Squidward able to find 2? One with an A, one with the AWP. Tries to find that flick as well, but not able to connect. As Sharpie's going to run it down, take this A bomb site, but he is going to be the only one here. As his teammate in Cyrex is going to have to rotate over. Connector is smoked, and Texera's not going to behave with it. Run right on through. Spot the player of Mavrek. Cyrex is going to go for that fake plant and post. Oh, boom! That was a close call for him. Just get the bomb plant, my friend. He's going to do better than that. He's going to find that kill onto Squidward. He wants these kills. Mavrek, they want the fight. This is a bold play for them to make, and it might be a bold mistake to play. As Cyrex now has to play this angle, and oh, another missed shot from him, but Texera's running low on ammo. If Cyrex just picks out the USP, pick out the clock or something, it's not going to matter though. Texera with a round, and that's a huge misplay from Mavrek.
Wow, yeah, they really, I mean, hate to say it, but they seem to have screwed that one up at the very end there. Cyrex on it, unfortunately, unable to find that frag. And Reunion, I mean, we're seeing some big plays from some big individuals past couple rounds here to keep them in the game. These late round situations are a little wild, and Reunion coming out on top, but here we go. Fast play into the B-bomb site. Texera's got to be ready for this.
Well, Union certainly starting to come alive here. Really able to find number 9. So an 11-9 scoreline and a nice round for them as well. So slowly but surely, able to claw their way back into a competitive half. With that round win, that's going to force Mavrek not really a buy here. Just some upgraded pistols potentially. And this is Reunion's chance to get things going.
Yeah, seriously, I mean, this is should be the 10th round for them, and hopefully, I mean, it's going to be so important to keep as many players alive as possible so that they have a great buy going into the last couple rounds of this map. Let's see what happens here. Mavrek, I mean, they tried that B-pop last round, so opting towards A this time. It could get overwhelmed here on triple, finds the first. Player jumps out and is getting close, and they crush down. Prox does find the Glock, and now Cyrex chiming in as well, so it's a 4-on-3 advantage on the side of Mavrek.
Yeah, this is around Mavrek. Really have no business getting a plant here, and oh dear, Toasty, this is huge. You need that kill on the Squidward. If he gets that, that puts this round in a good spot here, but Prox able to find one. Jacko needs to find this kill as Toasty's completely out of the round here. Squidward's made his way over towards ladder. Not a clock, but I mean, in a situation like this, he could have won it, but Squidward's able to find that kill, and Reunion survive a scare and find number 10.
Scare is an understatement. That was crazy. I mean, Cyrex hitting the 1D to find that second player on the A site. Almost giving it away, Reunion. Again, these last few rounds just going so close at the end of it, but somehow able to come up on top. So now here we go, round 22. Squidward on that off once again, trying to get up towards Cat. They will get boosted. It's going to be a quick play again over on this A side. Oh, and finding two, though. The CTs go right head-to-head with him on the duel. And now Cyrex is left wondering where his teammates have gone. Does he realize that?
Oh, dear. Sure, okay.
Okay.
All right. Owen, we'll find the hat trick. He certainly started to come alive here for Reunion. Sharpie able to find one as well. Toasty's made his way, and he definitely spotted Owen, but Soen also spotted Toasty. Get the line up for this kill. Oh, no! Toasty accidentally picks up a grenade instead. The auto pickup. Oh, dear. Owen's on for the ace, actually, this late in the game. And Sharpie in a 1v4 low HP for him. And this just might be curtains on a potential map for Mavrek, maybe.
This is such a weird spot for Sharpie. I might just opt to save here. Make it into Palace. Boy, I love that Reunion is still going for plays. I mean, it's obviously such a close game. They're already down a map. And still, I mean, at some points you might get nervous. And, oh, Texera spotted him out. This should be an easy. Kobe gets it all tied up. But, I mean, Reunion's still going for the plays. You know, as I said, you might be a little bit nervous at this point in the match, not wanting to make an overstep, not wanting to throw the game away, but just the two-man push ramp there really worked out for them. Owen finding such huge impact, and now rounds 23, and Mavrek still on just some pistols. Do not have a good buy for this.
No, not really. I mean, this is a tough situation to be in for Mavrek, watching this game slowly slip away from your very fingers. I mean, sure, you're up a map, but you would have liked to close it in 2 potentially, and now here we go. They've taken this bomb site. I mean, they have been decent on these low buy rounds. Okay, 21 does better than that by 3 through the smoke, and a 4th as well for K. The stand-in stands up for Reunion until Cyrex might put him down as he finds him. Next there with the closer, and Reunion somehow, some way, have found that point.
It's amazing. We love to see it. Little comeback. 5 rounds in a row at the end of this. 6 out of the last 7. Taking the lead just when they need it the most. And here we go, rounds 24. K, Owen, Texera all activating, all feeling good here. It looks like it's going to be some mid-control. Attempted, but Squidward finds the first frag.
That first one looks like it might be curtains for Mavrek here on Mirage. It looks like we will be getting that 3rd map of Inferno, after all, a classic NA Derby map. Unless Mavrek are able to do the unthinkable and come back and take this to overtime. We said it was the group of death. There was no clear team to take that playoff spot for Group H, and right now it still stands that way as Xer able to find Jackro. And it left on the clock for Mavrek to work something here. Get things going. They are spread apart across the map as Cyrex, who once had a dominant nuke, quiets things down here on Mirage. Sharpie with an opener. With a chance. He does know where 1 will be. Has a sense that K will be in under. Molly will force him out here. Take this duel, and then... Oh, it's going to be perfect. Toasty's able to find it. Back into a 3-on-3. 30 seconds remaining. Squidward is here with this AWP. They know exactly where he is. The double nades will dink him down to 15 HP. 20 seconds now, but that's a huge kill from Toasty, who's starting to step things up at Sharpie as well. This looks like it might be overtime in the cards, as Wanda is now in a 1-on-3 to keep the dream alive for Reunion, to keep themselves from going to OT. Molly won't give him the chance, but that will as Sharpie goes down. Cyrex is in a perfect post-plant spot as he rotates over towards connector. Toasty over towards Firebox. Smoke won't be deployed. He's got the kit in play, but Toasty's going to swing at the right time, and here we go. We've got more. We've got OT.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Mavrek finally finding that 12th round that they needed. Just not enough to get it over the line just yet. But Reunion, I mean, the fact that they're able to even bring it to overtime here is great, considering how Mavrek were running away with this map. So they got to still be feeling good, even though they dropped that last one. They have full money, do whatever they would want to. And we'll see. Round 1 of overtime, here we go.
Get what happened in regulation. Mavrek, sure, you maybe choked that lead away and almost the map, but you brought it to OT to give yourselves another chance here. Well,
Huge
Owen,
play.
Yeah, this is massive all the way through. This is a Furia art level play from back in the day.
Oh,
and
no.
unfortunately, it's punished. Yep, that sounds exactly like a Furia art play in 2021, unfortunately for them. As he immediately goes down from the aggression.
Fallen would never.
Fallen would never. Well, Toasty able to find K. Now a double man advantage for Mavrek as they are starting to kind of lock in on this A site. Squidward, a nice kill, maybe to try and back him here towards connector, but oh dear, the nade will finish him off. Now it's Xera with it all to do. I mean, he can go for this if he does choose so, and he will, but Brox will find him. And Mavrek reclaim the lead.
It's just always how it happens, isn't it? Is you choke away the lead, you find the 12th at the very end to get it into overtime, and then you just find the first round of overtime. It's unbelievable that they're able to just pull it out like that, but Mavrek, I mean, seems like they just stomped on them that rounds. A few players now up past 20 kills, and yeah, I mean, they want to keep that going, obviously. Can find one more here. Should be sitting pretty for second half of this overtime.
And yeah, it looks like Reunion are trying to vie again for this early aggression in the wanes of the map. They've taken Palace control. Now Owen actually is, instead of going aggressive through Abs, is going to go for another play, this time through Palace, looking for a different result. Oh dear. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh no, don't do it again.
Oh, okay, he finds it. He finds that kill, but not the one in Abs. Oh dear. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. But Toasty's now kind of sandwiched in here. He's out ramped. Maybe made that call, and the nade will be good, at least for him. The tag there. He takes him down. Reunion now on the forefront, finding 13. A 2-on-4 for Mavrek to try and get things going here. The second round of OT. Made their way onto the site. Gonna battle it down one by one, but playing around the corner is gonna be Texera. As now Brock not able to find anything, and Texera holds the line. Once again, tying things back up at 13 apiece.
Yep, very nice job there from Reunion. Back and forth here. Owen, I mean, thank God he was able to find that kill. Finally. That would have been just the most tragic thing I've ever seen if he, once again, finds so much space, so much information, and then just does not get the frag at the end of it. So, 13 all. Squidward having a little bit of difficulty when that vent opened up, but no harm done. Owen now sitting in this connector area. Has a smoke down to play around. Has another smoke down to play around, and is going to peek out underpass. Doesn't see anything top mid as well. And look at this, 3 Ts creeping up ramp.
Bit of an exchange of util there for Mavrek, and I think once again they're going to try and opt for this A split, allowing 2 players towards middle. 3 throwing those site execs. Smokes. A has positioned himself very well on top of the balcony. Yeah, Cyrus taking a little bit of a gander behind, trying to make sure that Owen's era has to go from that flank early on. A will be locked into this position in balcony. He will have to be that playmaker of the round, but Owen and Wanda will each find one apiece over towards middle. A nice headshot, except the bomb, and Cyrix a huge kill to find it. Toasty as well. All of a sudden, this round is back in the favor of Mavrek, and Texera in a 1v3. To find it, almost gets the spray down as well, but that's going to be Mavrek finding 14 now. And Jeff LaFlavor, the coach of Mavrek, will be very pleased with this.
Boy, yeah, I mean, it just falling apart at the start of that. Exec, both players on the A split on the mid side just get guns down immediately, but somehow Mavrek able to find the frags on the site, and that's what matters. Finding the 14th, switching over to the CT side now. And they got to be feeling good. Double op setup for them. They have all the money they need, and you might not expect this.
No, not at all. And I mean, we saw how strong the second stage of that CT half was for Mavrek, and we're seeing it here now as Cyrix able to find that opener. AWP coming alive, and Toasty as well through connector. I mean, the punish here and the double op pays off as Jackro chimes in with one as well. This is looking like it's all Mavrek here until Squidward finally rips away Toasty. Just posted up here once again, and Squidward single-handedly clawing things back into a playable situation for Reunion. Now down a 2-on-3. Jackro on balcony of B-Apps will be posted towards Catwalk, allowing Texera to make his play up here close up. But a pick from Jackro, it's not going to matter though. The AWP shines bright for him. He's now leading the way at 22-19. Brock's right in front of him at 24-18. So Squidward, I mean, he's going to have to get an overtime ace here if he wants things to work out in their favor. The bomb is down, 45 seconds remaining. Jackro's opted to pick up that AK-47, and the sound cues will be heard for Squidward. And just a smoke separates him here. Brox is close by, so even if Jackro does go down, there's no damn way Squid should be able to find these two. Finds one, given the opportunity. Gonna have to hit a shot here, but Brox is gonna be just one step ahead. And that will leave Mavrek 2 steps ahead of Reunion. Find map and series point.
It was crazy. Squidward was almost able to suss out that second player there, but still Mavrek finding match point. Those double ops, I mean, really paid off, as you saw on B there. Just not expecting that second one to be posted up, and finds the easy frag. So Reunion got to do it the hard way. 2 more rounds needed. Push this even into a second overtime. Texera is out already and fires off a shot, so now they know that. And just going to get caught out with a molly. Nobody else here to assist either, so Mavrek, the best possible position they can be in now. 5-on-4 advantage on map and match point.
Yeah, this is a prime position for him. Finally close out this map and get a 1-0 start here in Group H.
They really don't even have any position as well. I mean, they're just now getting out bottom mid, still smoked off on Khan. Looks like it's going to be one of these A splits. Just he gets smoked off. Coming back around to see if they can find anything mid here as that smoke disappears. Okay.
Oh, the timing.
Just going to sneak through there. So here we go. Final play. Could be, and K does find the first.
On that site, cracked wide open. Now Toasty have to try and find something towards CT, but it's instantly denied by Wanda. So we went the distance in regulation, and we might be going the distance here in overtime as well. As a Reunion, they're vying, they're fighting, and they're trying to go for a double overtime potential here. Jackro and Cyrix, I mean, they've got the money to play with. If they really wanted to go for this, it wouldn't be the end of the world for them. That might be. Okay, finds the nail in the coffin. On to Jackro. Cyrix in a 1v4, but he's got to back off and save that AK-47.
I would love to carry this over into the next rounds. And with that kill, they should be able to. Well, Owen's going to be here, but finding your second. They matter this much. Reunion will still be able to buy up, and Cyrix is just hunting. Almost finds another at the end of that, but here we go. 30th rounds. It's like we're back in CSGO. Trying to push us into double overtime as Reunion on this T side, and that A split worked wonders for them last time, even though their first player did get caught off. They were down a man disadvantage and still able to pull it off, so they know they can do this. They have the belief, and we'll see what this final play is. Taking time to decide right now. And it's got to be the best call they got.
Yeah, this is really coming down to the wire here for Mavrek. I mean, they choked away the map in that regulation. Able to save it there at the end. Bring it to overtime. Reunion 1 round away from doing just that. What bold mid plays are going to run right on through. All of Mavrek is actually going to run right on through. Harvey's able to find 2, but one of finds one as well. Oh my goodness, okay. The mid brawl will net Mavrek the man advantage. Toasty's going to put himself in a great spot here in the close left. I don't think K's going to be able to clear this. So bomb is down though, so it's got to be recovered though, but that's going to be a huge kill. And now all it is Texera, the only one remaining for Reunion, to give themselves the opportunity to even keep playing on against Mavrek, but off the back of a bold call to push right up middle. I mean, this is a big ask for him. They know exactly where he is. Cyrix posted up with that AWP towards T-spawn, raring to go, ready to end it here and now. And a nice shot from Texera to get things started. It's not done just yet, but Molly will force Toasty group up with Jackro. 40 seconds remaining. It's got to be a very, very nice spray down here from Texera if he wants to keep the dream alive. Slowly peeks, but the double man setup, he's not going to expect this here. They've spotted the shoulder. They know exactly where he is, and that's going to be the round, the map, and the series, as Mavrek will win it 16-14 and take the series 2-0.
Wow, very nice map from Mavrek. I mean, able to pull it off at the very end. They got to be happy that they didn't throw that away, but Reunion still a very nice showing from them as well. A lot of individuals stepping up. I mean, it was unfortunate that they couldn't pull it off in the ends, but even being able to pull it into overtime, as we discussed before the map, they hadn't played Mirage that much, and they looked fairly decent on it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think it was also kind of the punish pick as well for Reunion. They really put Mavrek to the test on Mirage, as they really have only played it once this entire past season of ESEA, and the first time, of course, this is their first match in Crossfire. So they were able to kind of put that pedal to the metal, able to really try their best there and really get that comeback going, but unfortunately, it just wasn't enough. And they will go into that 0-1 spot for Group H, while Mavrek move on to 1-0.
Yeah, obviously, as you mentioned, first match of the season here. How much weight do you put into that? I mean, obviously, you would have liked to win, but still, you're showing some good stuff. And do you think it's gonna? Are they gonna feel so down about losing this match?
I mean, I would say so, only for the fact that, like, once again, this is Group H is arguably the group of death. I mean, considering the opponents and teams that are in this group. I mean, like we saw Mavrek and Reunion, but now we also have Notorious and Omen Esports. All four of these rosters have been together for quite a while, and they have the experience playing with one another, as well as against each other too. So the fact that they got grouped together is really cool, because we get to see some really, really good Counter-Strike as well. And B, if I'm not mistaken, there is only one playoff spot. So, you lose that first series, you lose a series, it could get a bit unfortunate in their favor later on in this group stage.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, we saw some good stuff from both teams. Obviously, at the end of it, Mavrek, it seems like they were just a step ahead. Some very nice plays coming out of them. We saw some nice setups, but the individuals really, I mean, Jackro was getting off to such a nice start on Mirage, and obviously we saw Brox at the end there with 24 frags. Just really showing what they were made of, hitting some crazy shots, regardless of some of the sprays and some of the NA nades that we saw. It was still a very nice individual level and team performance from Mavrek.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Well, if I'm not mistaken, we do have another game going on as well at the moment, and it's going to be Over Your Head versus Merc, casted by Small Tiny Jesus and Flacco, going on twitch.tv/play Crossfire CS, which I do believe we will be hosting probably when this stream ends here in just a moment. But my name has been Zephcast. You can find me on Twitter at Zephcast, of course, and I've been joined by the wonderful Marky_M. Have anything you want to say before we head out, my good sir?
That's it. It's been a nice time. Shout out Exploding for all the behind the scenes work. Couldn't do it without you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Exploding, for being a producer tonight for this stream. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And again, that's Mavrek taking down a Reunion 2-0 to start off Group H. We'll see you guys later.
feel free